Sonia, what did Nick do to you?
He killed my baby. The bastard killed my baby.
No further news?
No. It's just incredible. I mean, I can understand someone like Keane organising a stunt like this, but why the others went along with it is beyond me.
You're too trusting, Governor. You forget what these women are.
Yes, well, I doubt that I'll ever be quite so trusting again.
Look, why don't you go home and get some rest? I can take over here.
That's very kind of you, Miss Ferguson, but I'll be staying the night. Now, if that was all...
Yes, Governor.
He was the only man I ever loved. I was only 17, and I would have done anything for him. Nicky was the man.
Yeah, I know. Felt like that about my husband when I first met him.
I was going to name the baby Nicholas, after his father.
Talk about it, love.
I was 7 months. I thought Nicky was as happy about it as I was. But he wasn't. He told me to have an abortion. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I yelled, I screamed at him, and he
Go on.
hit me. Hard. In the stomach. I lost the baby. I really wanted that baby.
Sorry, love. Must have hurt a great deal. When'd you meet Eddie?
Oh, after Nicky walked out. I couldn't have any children then. I told Eddie about Nicholas. But he didn't understand. Nobody cared that I'd lost my baby. Nobody but me.
Coffee?
Nick.
I got up about 4 this morning and noticed the television was still on and you here out like a light. So just threw a blanket over you.
I'm sorry.
Don't be silly. Look, you couldn't have had much sleep. Why did you crawl back into bed? I'd stay with you, but Anne's got a lot on her plate.
Oh, yeah. The escape. I was listening last night, but I didn't get my thoughts together. Has there been any word about the women?
Well, not that I've heard of this morning. It's a mess.
Yeah, well, no one person is to blame. It was obviously planned pretty carefully. Listen, if you got a minute, I'll come with you.
Oh, you'll do no such thing.
But you'll need all the help you can get.
Colleen, for the first time in your life, you have got to put yourself first.
Well, I suppose that'll be easy now, won't it? No one else to put first.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, no, I have a lot to do today. I've got to phone the schools. Robert was going on a camp next week, and there's the funeral.
I thought Rick was going to organise everything. Look, you'll only make it
Have to
worse.
do something.
Why don't you see your doctor?
I couldn't see Brandon. He delivered both the kids.
Well, my doctor, then. Look, I'll ring him and he can come here after surgery. Please.
Yeah, you're all right.
Well, I'll go. I'll be in touch with you later.
Thanks, Meg.
Just look at us, will you? Look at us. Here, let me get that straw out of your hair. You look like a tramp.
Geez, you're in a rotten mood. Get out the wrong side of the 80, Come on, Min, give us a smile. This is real ace.
If you say so, dear.
Where we go?
Go? We're going back to Wentworth, of course.
Why?
Let them know we haven't escaped, that's what.
But we have, haven't we?
Certainly not. We just lost our way, that's all.
Well, they're not going to believe that. So now we're out, we may as well have a bit of fun. What do you reckon?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Bobby. Mrs. Reynolds will be worried sick. Now, come along, we're going back.
And they'll put us in the pound, and what have we done? Nothing.
You just listen to me, my girl. You were going to run away until I talked you out of it, remember? Now, come along. We'll be in enough trouble as it is.
I'm not going back, Min. Not yet, anyway, and you can't make me. The only reason you caught me yesterday was because I waited for you. Now, either you let me go and have a bit of fun, or I'll nick off and no one will ever find me.
Will the police catch you? What is this? Are you blackmailing me?
Sorta. Oh, come on, Min, what do you say? Look, when we get back, they're going to throw the book at us, right? They'll reckon we're in on that escape. They're not going to believe us. Just one day, I promise, and I'll promise I'll come back for you tonight.
One day.
One day.
You realise we haven't a cent to spend between us?
That's all right, Min. You'll think of something. You're the expert.
Oh, Bobby.
Well, I'm glad to hear he's on the mend. Must have been a very worrying time for you.
Naturally.
Well, give him my regards, will you? I was always very fond of the Major.
Yeah.
Morning, Miss Ferguson. Morning, Meg. How's Colleen?
Holding on, but only just. But I've managed to convince her to see a doctor, though.
Good. Dreadful business. Losing her whole family like that. I wanted to call her, but
Oh, I'm sure she knows how we all feel. Well, I better get a move on. I don't really think this is the time to keep Mr. Harnsworth waiting.
Any news of the women?
No, not yet. And Mr. Harris is absolutely frantic about his little girl, but the police haven't got much to go on.
Oh, if only I could
Oh,
have stayed.
Meg, that's enough of that. There's no way you could have stopped them. Mind you, convincing the department of that could be a little tricky, so wish me luck.
sounds as though you and the governor are really on the carpet, doesn't it? Not to worry. Still a few of us who can do the job. Oh, my mouth feels like a family of squatters have just moved out. You're looking a bit washed out. Are you okay?
No, I just didn't sleep well.
Why don't you skip your shower?
No, I'll be fine.
Well, at least the ice lady didn't freeze you over last night.
Oh, come on, Helen. You don't kick a dog when it's down.
God, I wish we had a radio. We could find out what's happened to Jude and the others.
I just cannot believe that Jude would be in on it.
Oh, come on. What's she got to lose? You wouldn't see my butt for dust if I had the chance.
Hey, I just heard. There's over 100 cops out there looking for them, and it sounds like they haven't got a clue where they are.
Can you imagine 100 cops after Cass and Minnie? Oh, what a waste of manpower now if it was me they were after.
It isn't funny, Helen. What about Reno and old Stan? I reckon it stinks. Now, if I'd had a chance to go on that trip, I wouldn't have let them down.
Come on, before the screws are on our back.
Speak of the devil.
Get a move on, you lot. Any news, Miss Ferguson? Desmond, you know better than to ask me questions like that. Now get to the showers before I put the lot of you on a charge.
Well, it looks like your playmate's in a bad mood. I'm sure happy it won't be me she's taking it out on.
Helen, you're starting the day off on the wrong foot, and it's in your mouth. Now, come on.
You okay, Jude? I mean, I'm not real good with sick people. I'm pretty useless.
Oh, that's not true, Gaz. You've been a tower of strength. Just this old pacemaker of mine, that's all. It thinks it's a frisbee.
Oh, that good or bad?
Could be better. Hey, give us a hand. We gotta find a phone. We gotta ring Mrs. Reynolds.
Oh, yeah, right.
No.
No, Jude, look, I reckon you just better have a rest, eh?
I think you're right.
Yeah. Jeez, I wish I knew where that Phyllis had